Hi, in this video, I want to talk about web hosting. Now, web hosting is the foundation of your website. If you choose the wrong web hosting, you will have an uphill battle when it comes to SEO. Now, if you're building a new website, you want to purchase a domain name that has your main keyword in it. Now, this is only if it's a new website. If you currently already have a website that you had up for a few years, you don't want to change your domain, okay? Now, you also want to register your domain name for at least 2 years or 5 years if your budget allows it. Now, the reason you want to do this because a domain name that's registered for a long time, it makes you look like a real business. Because a lot of people who spam the internet, they usually just register a domain name for a year because within a year it's going to be banned anyway. So you want to show that you're serious and set yourself apart from everyone else by registering your domain name for 2 to 5 years. Now, you also want to choose fast web hosting. Now, if you have a WordPress website, then you want to use web hosting specialized for WordPress. And it costs a few dollars more, but it's worth it because it's really fast. Now, not also is it just fast. People who actually use managed WordPress hosting, that's usually for real businesses because it costs a little bit more and it's better hosting. Now, there's a lot of spammers out there who use the internet and they build websites and they usually use very cheap hosting and they spam and they use spun content, they use duplicate content, and they're doing a lot of shady things on hosting accounts where it's very cheap. And you don't want your website shared with those hosting accounts because when you have shared hosting, you share hosting with other websites. That's why it's so cheap. But when you share hosting with other websites, you guys also share the same IP address, and you don't want to share an IP address with someone who's doing a lot of spam. So that's very important. Now also, you have to decide if you want a secure website or an unsecure website. Now, a secure website has HTTPS at the beginning of the web address. And secure websites rank higher because it protects users' information and it makes the website user-friendly. So let me give you a quick example of this. Here's my website here. As you can see on my contact form, here's a contact form. When people fill this out, some people won't fill out a contact form unless they see that it's secure. So you can see at the top, it's secure, HTTPS. So that means even when they enter in their name, email, phone, and additional information, all their information is passed through a secure protocol, which means nobody can intercept their information. So they know it's secure and they're more likely to fill this out. And because my website is secure, it creates a good user experience and my website will rank higher in Google. So getting a SSL certificate is very important. Also, with managed WordPress hosting, it's a lot faster than normal hosting. So I can click around my website, for example, go to the blog area. You can see that loads fast. It's already loaded up. I can click here, books. See that page is already loaded. Let's click here, email marketing. This loads fast. So this is very fast, and having a fast website is very good for SEO as well. Now, what I've done for you guys, I actually put together some hosting that you can use. This is the same hosting that I use and all my clients use. Now, this is managed WordPress hosting, and I set this up for you guys. You guys can actually get a free domain name. We have managed WordPress hosting, and you can get a free SSL certificate for the first year. Now, if you go here, web hosting, you can click here under WordPress. You can see we lowered the prices. We made the prices very affordable. It's almost the cost of the cheap web hosting that everyone else gets. So it's $5.99 it starts. The ultimate is $13.99. And this one comes with the free SSL. It comes with malware scanner and removal. Okay, you get plenty of space. You get up to 400,000 visitors per month. Okay, so this is very good. $13.99 if you do it for, I think, 2 years. Or if you do it for 1 year, it's only $16.99. So this is going to be ideal, and this is going to be affordable. If anyone needs to upgrade their hosting, we have this here for you. The website is noblehosting.us, so you can use that. Also, another good host, if you don't want to use this one, WP Engine, this is a popular option as well. They also have managed WordPress hosting, as you can see. The only thing about them is it's more money. They start at $29 per month, I believe. Let me verify. Yeah, $29 per month. And their support, they don't have 24/7 telephone support. So I don't really like that because if your website crashes and you need help, you obviously you want to call someone right away. But they don't have 24/7 telephone support unless you have one of the more expensive plans. Like I think it's maybe this one for $99 a month or $250 per month. Then you have 24-hour phone support. So besides that, it's very good hosting. I just don't like the support. You can also go with Bluehost. They have managed WordPress hosting as well. Under hosting, go to WordPress hosting. And they say they start at $19.99 per month, but I believe that's only if you do it for like 4 years. Besides that, I think it's about $29 per month. So let me just test it very quickly. Let me verify, just enter in some information. Okay, let me scroll down. Let's check out how much their hosting is. Okay, for 36 months. So if you do this for 36 months, basically if you pay like $700, they'll give it to you at $19 per month. But if you do it for 12 months, what most people do, it's $30 per month. So once again, this is $30 per month too, and it's the same speed. But either way, what you want to do, you want to get hosting that's fast. So I recommend managed WordPress hosting so you don't have to worry about installing a bunch of plugins on your website to make it faster. And you want to get an SSL certificate. So going back to this document here, just a quick recap. You want to get a domain name that has your keyword, register your domain for at least 2 years, choose fast web hosting. So I recommend managed WordPress hosting. And you want to secure your website. I recommend doing this, especially if you can get the SSL certificate free for the first year. There's no reason not to do that. And if you're making sales on your website, if you're actually collecting credit card information, you have no choice. You have to secure your website because you're collecting financial information. So that pretty much covers that. As I said here, secure websites rank higher because it protects the user's information, making the website user-friendly. And below are the web hosting solutions for WordPress users. So I have the links here for Bluehost, WP Engine, and the hosting that we set up, which is noblehosting.us. So that's pretty much it. If you have any questions in regard to hosting, feel free to contact me. If not, I'll see you in the next video and we will talk about WordPress plugins. So I will see you there.